Deep in the mist-shrouded valleys of an ancient mountain, there lies a secret hidden among the shards of forgotten clay and the whispers of time. Here, the steady rhythm of the spinning wheel tells a story of creation, where every turn of the wood speaks of patience and enduring beauty. The master's hands, etched with the lines of 1,000 trials, dance with the clay, seeking a perfection that few can truly comprehend or see. Every drop of sweat is a testament to the labor of love, a pursuit of an ideal that remains elusive even to the most skilled hands. Nearby, a young apprentice sits in the heavy silence of despair, his heart heavy with the weight of failures that litter the ground around him. He looks upon his broken creations and wonders if his path was a mistake, blinded by the perceived tragedy of every crack and every failure. Does beauty only exist in the unbroken whole? Or is there a hidden power resting within the very jagged edges of our most painful fractures? Let us journey into the heart of the kiln, where the heat of life transforms our greatest weaknesses into the very foundation of our truest strength. Master, I have failed once again, the apprentice whispers. Every vessel I touch breaks under the heat, leaving me with nothing but useless, shattered clay. He had chased the diamond of perfection, believing that only the flawless deserved a place in the sun, yet his hands produced only broken remains. The master did not speak of blame or wasted time. Instead, he looked at the ruins with an eye that saw beyond the surface of destruction. My son, the diamond you seek is not hidden within the raw clay, he said softly. It is forged within the way you view these cracks. Do not mourn the break, for the break is where the story begins. Every scar on this clay is a map of the journey it endured. He could not understand how a flaw could be anything other than a sign of weakness, a mark of a soul that was simply not enough. The master began to tell a story, an old fable passed down through generations, about a water bearer and his two very different clay pots. Once, there was a man who carried water every day from the river to his master's house, using two large pots hung on a pole. The perfect pot was proud, always delivering its full portion. But the cracked pot arrived half empty, feeling a deep sense of shame and utter failure. For 2 years, this went on. The cracked pot felt miserable, believing it was a burden to the bearer, unable to fulfill its primary intended purpose. I am ashamed of myself, the pot cried. I want to apologize because my flaw causes you to do double the work for half the reward. The bearer smiled and said, Did you notice that there are beautiful flowers only on your side of the path, but none on the other? I have always known about your flaw, he explained. So I planted flower seeds only on your side, knowing you would water them every day. Without you being exactly the way you are, there would be no beauty to grace this path or the table of my master's house today. The pot realized its leak was not a waste, but a gift. Its very imperfection had become a source of life for a whole world of color. The master looked at the apprentice and said, We are all like that cracked pot. Our flaws are the channels through which grace can flow. This is Kintsugi, the art of precious scars. We do not hide the break, we illuminate it with gold, making the piece stronger than before. When we mend with gold, the object becomes more valuable because of its history, not in spite of it. Its brokenness is now its glory. He saw that the diamond was not a state of being untouched, but the resilience found in the act of being put back together again. Your failures are not the end of your value. They are the beginning of a higher version of yourself, one tempered by fire and gold. Why are we so afraid of our own cracks? Modern psychology reveals that we are trapped in a relentless, exhausting pursuit of an impossible, perfect image. We hide our struggles behind filters and smiles, fearing that if the world sees our flaws, we will be judged, rejected, or deemed entirely unworthy. Yet, vulnerability is the only bridge to true connection. It is the courage to be seen as we are, with all our jagged edges and imperfections. Resilience is not about avoiding the fall, but about how we integrate the experience of the fall into the very fabric of our being and character. Self-compassion is the gold we use to heal our own spirits. It is the recognition that being imperfect is the most fundamental part of being human. Success is not the absence of failure. It is the wisdom gained from it. The most influential leaders are those who own their scars with pride. Every time you stand up after a setback, you are painting a golden line across your life. You are becoming a living piece of Kintsugi art. Stop trying to repair yourself to become who you were before. You were meant to become something far greater, something more complex and truly beautiful. Your strength is not found in your armor, but in the places where the armor has been pierced and then forged into something much stronger. The apprentice returned to his wheel, but he no longer feared the crack. He embraced the possibility of the break as a part of the process. He realized that true mastery is not control, but the ability to dance with the unexpected, to find the melody within the discord of reality. The fear of judgment had lost its power over him. He was no longer a slave to perfection. He was a creator of authentic, lived truth. When you accept your flaws, you take away the weapons of fear. You become untouchable because you have already embraced the very thing others fear. Those scars are not reminders of where you were weak. They are trophies of where you were strong enough to survive and then thrive again. The world breaks everyone, but afterward, many are strong at the broken places. These are the words of truth that echo through the ages. He saw the beauty in the slight asymmetry, the charm in the organic texture, the life that only an imperfect hand could ever possibly create. "You have found it," the master whispered. "You have found the diamond." It was never the clay. It was the heart that refused to stay broken. Remember that a vessel that has never been broken has no story to tell. It is a blank page in a world that needs deep wisdom. As the dawn breaks, the shadows of doubt are chased away by the light of understanding. The path ahead is clear, marked by golden light. We are all works in progress, constantly being shaped, broken, and mended into something more beautiful than we could ever have imagined for ourselves. Treat your wounds with gold. Treat your failures with grace. For you are not a mistake. You are a masterpiece in the making, right now. The universe does not require you to be perfect. It only asks that you be whole, and wholeness includes all the pieces of your journey. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. Embrace your cracks, for they are the pathways to your true inner power. Go forth and shine, not as a flawless statue, but as a living, breathing testament to the power of restoration and the beauty of being human. You are the most precious vessel of all. Cherish every mark, every scar, and every crack. They are the keys to your magnificent, true soul.